Hi. Since we're sheltering in place and I like to print and I can't go to the print studio, I'm missing a lot of my art materials and I'm making a really big inky mess right here in my own house. I was thinking since I only had black ink, I could only print black and I really wanted some colors. So sometimes I tell everybody that when they use the ink, it's like Nutella when you put it out on a stick and ready to use the ink for linoleum printing. We're doing linoleum printing today. This is a piece of linoleum and I carved everything away, and when I printed the black ink, it came out like this. I printed them side by side. I used a measured template to do it. And since I was thinking of using Nutella, I made bread because I thought, oh, that's what we'll do. We'll have Nutella and peanut butter sandwiches. So I thought I would do some printing with Nutella and peanut butter. First one I did, I couldn't really get the brayer to put enough Nutella on it. You can tell it's Nutella and that's peanut butter. So I had to work with it and work with it and work with it. Finally, I figured out how to get it to go, and I put a little bit of baby powder on my brayers here so it would work well. Here's how it's finally coming out. Finally coming out a lot better because I've really been working on the technique. And I guess you could even eat those. If you want to know how I made the linoleum, I carved it out with these tools right here. So I'm ready to print. I already have made a whole bunch of these plain ones, and I've been practicing printing on top of them. And before I printed, I made little templates. I made little printing plates of each shape of the Nutella and the peanut butter and practiced with those to make sure they were the right shape that would look like how you would put that on. And then I cut it in half. And they look like this. I cut them in half. So I've been printing with them. But I'd like to show you how it works. It's pretty neat. I have my Nutella and my peanut butter here. And I am going to show you how I print using a template. First of all, I will put the ink out here for you to see. I will start with the peanut butter. And when you print, you have to put it on a piece of glass. And you put it on, you can smear it on. I guess you can't see that, huh, because of the camera. But you put the peanut butter on there like that. And after the peanut butter's on there, then you're going to have to spread it out. So that's ready. I'll show you a little more about that. So there is the peanut butter. And I'm going to use the brayer here to get it into a really nice texture. Soft, you can hear it. You don't need to get it really gooey. When I check it out, I look to see that it's a little bit different from ink. It's a little slipperier. And so since normally I would go to a different table to put the ink on here. But since we're on camera, I'll do it right at the same table. And I'm going to roll ink. I want to make sure I get enough of that peanut butter on there. So this one will be ready to print in a minute. And I'm going to show you right here a lot of the other ones that are already done. Okay, see, ready to go? And I could print them. Some of them, when I printed the black ink, I wet the paper. It helped a little bit to wet the paper to get that to print properly. But with this, I think I'll do dry paper. So I'm going to take my Nutella now, and I'm going to do the same thing, smear it on here. It's pretty sticky stuff. And I don't have gloves on. And you see it's kind of sticky. I think I might have to put a little baby powder in it because it gets sticky. The only thing I have at home is baby powder. So just wait and I'll bring some back, powder. It's just really pretty powder. So I put a little in there, it kind of dries it up because, you know, Nutella is kind of slippery. There, it's a little better. I don't know if that's a good idea, but it sure smells nice. So now I'm going to take my Nutella linoleum plate and I am going to put ink on it. I'm not pressing very hard because, you know, it's not the same as regular ink, so you have to be very mindful about how you put this on here. So I've got both of my linoleums ready, and now I'm going to remove these and bring out the template that I print on. Let's see how it works. So I'm going to remove this and remove the peanut butter one. I usually do this in 2 rooms. I put the ink in one room and I do the printing in another. Now I have a template I had made. If you look carefully, you can see what I have drawn, the shape of the paper on it, and then the original plate was on it. And now I have numbers for where I'm going to put the Nutella and the peanut butter because they have to land in the right spot. And I have plastic on it so that I can wipe it off because it does get Nutella on it. So I have them numbered and shaped. Number 1, so I put a number 1 there. Number 1 will go down here in the number 1 space, and it's got a little drawing how it fits. And number 2 with an arrow will go into this space like that. And they're on there ready. Now, my paper, got yucky hands. My paper is just white like that. And I'm gonna try it dry because it works easily that way. You have to be more, I have to hold it down better. And it fits right on. I have a line drawn where when I printed it where it was, and I match it up on this side and drop it down, and they should be in the right spot. I have to make sure that I hold on to it. And now I'm going to use a wooden spoon since I don't have a printing press here. Life is a little different when we are sheltered in place and we can't go into our studios to use all the equipment. Because normally I would probably like the best to have a printing press and it would be a seamless, beautiful application of the Nutella and the peanut butter. So I'm rubbing it. I can feel it with my wooden spoon where it's going. The black and white ones, I did them last night, so they're dry. They don't take, printer's ink doesn't take long to dry. So before I lift this up, I gotta peek and see if it worked okay. Well, it looks like it's pretty good. And now I'm gonna peek at the peanut butter. Oh, it needs an extra boost right here, because sometimes it moves. Okay. Well, this is the best I'm going to do right here. So are you ready to see what happened? I'm going to remove it. And there we have our Nutella and peanut butter sandwich. Delicious. And I don't know where I put my peanut butter jar, but you know, oh, here it is. Here's my peanut butter jar. And you could probably eat this, but you know what? If you don't save these in a careful place, you might get some visitors from the ant colony that lives nearby your house. Okay, that was really fun to make. And now I have quite a lot of them. And I will be able to have an addition. I think I have an addition of 8. Okay, goodbye. Enjoy staying home and finding ways to make projects.